Life is a set of choices.
Does your father know you are here?
Lead
I laugh in the face of danger.
or be led astray.
Hello, everyone. I'm Reina Creole, bringing you that spice to sci-fi and pop culture analysis. And what you just saw was a little snippet from the trailer for Black is King. Now, that is going to be a feature film, well, more like a visual album from what I understand, featuring Beyonce. And it's quite interesting, but rather than have me just tell you about it, let's watch the trailer with commentary from Disney's own press release about the film. So let's check it out. This visual album from Beyonce reimagines the lessons of The Lion King for today's young kings and queens in search of their own crowns. The voyages of Black families throughout time are honored in a tale about a young king's transcendent journey through betrayal, love, and self-identity. His ancestors help guide him towards his destiny, and with his father's teachings and guidance from his childhood love, he earns the virtues needed to reclaim his home and throne. These timeless lessons are revealed and reflected through Black voices of today, now sitting in their own power. Black is King is an affirmation of a grand purpose with lush visuals that celebrate Black resilience and culture. The film highlights the beauty of tradition and Black excellence. Based on the music of The Lion King, The Gift, and starring the album's featured artists and some special guest appearances, Black is King is a celebratory memoir for the world on the Black experience. The film is a story for the ages that informs and rebuilds the present, a reunion of cultures and shared generational beliefs. A story of how the people left most broken have an extraordinary gift and a purposeful future. Now, what I will say is that the trailer looks very, very visually stunning. I mean, gotta give props to it. It looks like a feast for the eyes, and definitely looks like a cultural tribute to Black people who are from the African diaspora. The diaspora basically being the spread of African peoples throughout the world. And it seems to be a celebration of the common cultures that we share. I say common because not all Black culture is the same, but you knew that, right? Just want to remind you. So there's some interesting information at the Walt Disney Company website considering the trailer for Black is King. But further on down here, some other interesting information. Simultaneously, a distribution deal was announced to make Black is King available on much of the African continent, including South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Ethiopia, Namibia, Cameroon, Liberia, Burundi, Senegal, Togo, Somalia, Benin, Congo, Kenya, Ivory Coast, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Gabon, Cape Verde, and many other countries through multi-choice groups Mnet and Canal Plus Afrique. So I'm guessing this is additional distribution in addition to Disney Plus. So it's interesting. So while it's released on Disney Plus here in the US, Canada, and Europe, they're also pushing this into Africa as well. Gotta love that Disney cash grab, let me tell you. So looking at the trailer, while it's visually stunning, it's very obvious that this is nothing basically but a cash grab from Disney. The Lion King from last year was not all that great. I could have done without seeing it, but I saw it anyway and kind of wish that I hadn't. Definitely prefer the animated version. This is basically just a way to get more money out of the release of the live action Lion King. Now, granted, we still have to see the film. There's probably some good lessons in there from The Lion King, because The Lion King did have a lot of good lessons, like being true to yourself, not running away from your destiny, standing with your family, confronting your enemies, and basically confronting your own demons. So it'll be interesting to see if the Black is King visual album brings out those same lessons in a way that, while it is celebrating Black excellence, that it's also offering it up as a gift of Black excellence to all people who can benefit from that. So one last thing, and I do want to kind of address the elephant in the room from the dumpster fire known as Twitter. Black is King, of course, the title seems to be inflammatory to some, but you have to ask the question, when you say Black is King, is it ethnic pride or is it ethnic supremacy? Here's the reason I asked that. On Twitter, there seem to be two reactions to the title Black is King. And yes, it is inflammatory and it's meant to be that way. It's meant to be, we won't say inflammatory, it's meant to be provocative. It is meant to be that way. In some cases where people have seen this title, they've kind of freaked out about it. And we've had some people push back on Twitter saying, why are you threatened by Black excellence? You're racist if you don't like the title. And I can kind of get where some of that is coming from, because it almost feels like an attack on one's heritage, where for some reason we're not allowed to celebrate Black heritage, as if there's something wrong with that. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with celebrating one's heritage whatsoever. And hopefully this is what this film will accomplish. Now, you have some people, again, in the Twitter dumpster fire, who will say, well, what if just imagine the uproar if you came up with a title, White is King. Okay, we have to ask the same question. Are we talking ethnic pride or are we talking ethnic supremacy? Because what I remember as a kid growing up is all these wonderful festivals from like the Chinese community, Indian community, Italian community, Irish community, German community. Shoot, Oktoberfest, everybody is up there in Oktoberfest, just enjoying it, just having a good time, learning about the German culture, especially when it comes to food and beer, and just enjoying it and being able to enjoy someone's ethnic heritage. So even if there was something that's called White is King, which kind of makes no sense because all white culture is not the same. There's nothing wrong with celebrating your culture. It only becomes a problem when you allowed it over as supremacy. So now that you've heard my spicy take, let me know in the comments what your take is on this. Are you interested in seeing Black is King based on the trailer? Are you just turned off by it? I'm just not interested in it. What do you think about the fact that it's actually being released over in Africa in addition to being released in the standard Disney Plus channels? So let me know down there in the comments. And if you're a member of the Bayhive, let me know how much you're looking forward to seeing Beyonce in this, because I'm a Beyonce fan. I'm not a Bayhive member, but I am a fan of Beyonce. So that'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button so you know when I pop new videos up on my channel. And again, remember, never, ever underestimate the power of pop culture. Stay plugged in. Bye.